When I'm teaching the introductory course, I talk about disapproval being basically the big ocean, and every other mental obstacle that we have, like wanting or figuring it out or safety control and approval, um, all of them lead into the same big ocean, right? Those are all little rivers leading into the same place, which is disapproval. Disapproval is the grand obstacle to everything. Okay? When we're in disapproval, which is a normal human reaction, we are actually filling ourselves up with toxicity. Okay? Of course, we have feelings of disapproval towards ourselves and towards others. And anytime we're having negative judgments, even fear and worry is a way of disapproving. I talk a lot about this in terms of for parents when they're worried about their child, right? It's actually because worry isn't about what's happening. It's actually like feeling that our future is doomed. Okay, and that your child's future is doomed. It's a way to stay in negative thinking. Now, I have a lot of reactions towards that because a lot of folks say, well, of course I have to worry about money and I have to worry about this. But worry does not move you into any place positive. Notice. Okay, I'm not saying that you don't move into positive action, but a place of disapproval does not get you approval. Okay, so we have to do things from an approval base, approving of ourselves, approving of others. Now, I'd like you to write me or post or ask me anything about an area that you're feeling in full disapproval of. Because the tricky thing, the seduction and the disguise of disapproval is that you can form an argument. And a very solid one, and you can form a case. You can form a case as to why you should disapprove of your body. Okay? And you can form a case as to why you should disapprove of your alcoholic father. And you can form a case as to why you should disapprove of someone who hurt you when you were a child. And all of it is true. No one can refute it. So we're not invalidating all of that at all. Okay, you can form a case as to why you need to really worry about your child's safety. These are unrefutable things. What I'm proposing and what I am saying is filling yourself with disapproval does not help. Okay, it doesn't help in decision making. Let me give you an example. Okay, deciding that you're going to remove disapproval of your alcoholic family member releases you. So as you go about your life, you are not filled with the stories and the internal dialogues and the constant obsessive negative thinking about this person anymore. It doesn't mean the situation has changed, although it likely will, because once our internal life changes, our external life changes. But it doesn't matter. Because if we're calmer and more peaceful and free from the shackles of disapproval, then it's our life that gets better. Okay? And maybe in that quiet place that does not have disapproval, okay, we can make better decisions. We can be calmer. We can decide, I'm going to let go of disapproving of them so that I can make a better choice about me. I can approve of me. Disapproving of your body has not made it better. Disapproving of your bank account does not make it better. Disapproving of your family member, disapproving of what your child is doing does not make it better. That's all I'm proposing. Can we let go of disapproving, right? So we can move into an approval of us. All the best decisions and the clearer decisions come there. Okay? Now, disapproval, because it is the ocean of all negative thinking. Remember, your mind will fight to hold on to disapproval. It's an ancient habit. It's a rigid, well-established neural pathway. It's a rigid, well-established reaction. So this is not an easy meditation to do. So I always invite people to just make the decision, okay? Because your mind will have so many arguments to hold on and be attached to disapproval in every single way. Okay, it will stand up in court and bring argument after argument. It has a complete thesis and library of reasons to disapprove. So let's really make it simple. It's a choice. You can either disapprove or approve. That's the decision. And mainly, you can either disapprove of yourself or approve of yourself. But I want you to notice that disapproval has not worked. Okay? It may work for a little bit in terms of moving you into something, but with a negative foundation, not with a life energy, joyful, full of possibility foundation. It's moving you because of fear or doom or negative thinking. Okay, so it is a decision. So as I say in all my other videos, you can pause right here and see where the meditation begins if you want to let go of this intro, or you can go and use the intro. But remember, disapproval is sticky, sticky, sticky. So make the decision before we start the meditation that what you're here to do right now is to let go of disapproval. Okay? Because you'll be freer in the long run. All right, dip in. Let's do this together. If you notice any resistance along the way, you're just going to say yes to the resistance. Pull up someone you're disapproving of. Pull up a situation at work, in your family, with your spouse or your child. Pull up your bank account. Another way to ask this question is, what are you worried about? Because when we're worried, we're actually in disapproval. Another way to ask this question is, what are you judging? So who or what are you disapproving of right now? And as always, our first step is to notice what feelings come up. And can you let it go? Go ahead and say it out loud. Yes. Who or what are you disapproving of some more? Now you may find that you'll see different faces or different things as this comes up, and that's okay. Remember, have the image of opening up a chest, and in the chest there's memories and feelings and people. And I want you to notice the little things to the big things you disapprove of, traffic or what you're wearing. Right? Opening up the chest, the window, the doorway, and letting it up and out. Who or what are you disapproving of? And can you let that go? And can you let it go some more? and even more. Notice any attempt of your mind to go back to the negative dialogue, the negative thinking, the negative ruminations, defending or making the case. Let it go. Notice that it's there and let it pass through. Who or what are you disapproving of? Can you let it go? Can you let it go some more? And even more. Now I want you to check and see how you're disapproving of yourself. And notice everything that pops. How are you disapproving of yourself right now? And notice that the mind will make the case. Are you disapproving of your body, your health, your choices, your life, your bank account? It's a decision. You can either approve of yourself or disapprove of yourself. Disapproving doesn't work. So can you let go of disapproving of yourself? Train your mind, yes. Say it out loud. And can you let go of disapproving of yourself some more? Yes. And can you let go of disapproving of yourself even more? Yes. And even more. Yes. And even more. Yes. And can you let go of disapproval even more? Yes. And even more. Yes. And even more. Yes. And even more. And check and see if you're a little quieter. If you're not, I want you to pause it here and go back. Do that some more. If you feel like you're a little lighter, a little quieter, a little gentler. All signs that this is working. I want you to make the decision to send yourself love and approval. Use any image that you have for love and approval. And can you send yourself love and approval right now? And the answer, remember, train your mind, yes. And can you send yourself love and approval right now? Yes. And even more love and approval, yes. And even more. And even more. And even more. And can you send this person or this situation love and approval, and let love and approval do all the work for you? You're not going to move a finger. You're not going to defend a thing. You're not going to say a word. You're just going to send love and approval to everything. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And watch everything shift in front of your eyes. Send the person, send the situation, send the bank account, send the traffic, love and approval. Send the crying baby on the airplane. Send the barking dog, love and approval. And more love and approval. Send your parking space, love and approval. And watch what happens. It's going to shift right in front of you. So let's have a love fest and send love and approval to the person, the situation, the thing, and to yourself, and even more, and even more. I'm going to slowly open my eyes and come back to you. You can continue. This one is a sticky one, but it's powerful. Disapproval wants to stay. Disapproval is an automatic reaction. It's been there for many, many years. And if you grew up in a critical household, right, where criticism was highly valued, it's probably stuck even more. And that's okay. But make the decision that you don't want to be shackled by disapproval anymore. And in fact, that you want to be filled, absolutely filled with approval, with love and approval. Okay? I am loving and approving of you. I am loving and approving of your life. I am loving and approving of every single decision before you. I am loving and approving of the people around you. Okay? I want you to do the same. All right. Say yes.